Jésus a retourné à nous mettre Jésus a retourné à nous mettre nous Jésus a retourné à nous mettre.
And we're working on a nonprofit called LovingHaiti to help support an orphanage, church, sewing center, and school in Haiti.
It's actually educating the orphans plus 250 other really, really poor kids in a tiny little schoolhouse, and then a church that meets the needs as well as they can for these community members that don't have a meal for the day or don't have a place to stay, and then this sewing center for all these teenage girls who never got to go to school and they don't have a job. So instead of getting into prostitution or slavery, they get to learn a trade and feel empowered and make clothes and sell them and make money for their families. It wasn't just an orphanage, it's like this entire...
It's a whole system.
It's a whole system that just lacks funding and lacks care and lacks people from the states that can really help them.
Every night they do a nightly church service. The people in town come every night, and this is their refuge, this is their joy, and just sitting there and to see the work the pastor does, not just with the kids, but also with his whole church and how important he is to that church. After a church service one night, after the little girls fell asleep on us, we asked if we could take them up to put them into bed, and I remember that was just a piece of wood, and put them down and kiss them goodnight, and I just hated that was how I had to leave those girls there, and I just remember thinking I don't want to leave them like that, and that's not what I wanted. And I just remember thinking, what can we do to help give them more while they're there?
When we were working at a feeding clinic, I got to hold babies that might not be living now because these babies had HIV and they had AIDS and they had totally preventable diseases, and there were babies that were starving and babies that were weeks away from dying and kids that were child slaves and moms that were doing everything they could to provide for their families, and they just couldn't do it. This is not fair for these people. This is not fair. And what can we do about it? Like, how can I go home to my comfortable house and tons of food and medication whenever I need it and not do something?
It's not beneficial to these people to send packages. The need that they have is money. And Francois has a system in place where he's accountable for every dollar we send him, and he'll send a report back to us on what items he bought and where he bought them, and he'll even send pictures when we request the pictures.
So we're seeing that when people donate, needs can really be met there, and that's why we feel very confident that donating your money is the best way to help this orphanage.
And give to LovingHaiti. As you give, if you have a specific need that you want to give to, you can just type in Haiti school supplies or Haiti sewing machine, and it'll go directly to those needs. And we really, really, really appreciate all the help that you guys can give, whatever it is. And on behalf of Pastor Francois, as he always says, tell my supporters, thank you, thank you, thank you. You make a difference.
Thank you so much.
I don't go back.